Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for some more Warhammer Vermintide today. And we're playing the mission Man the Ramparts as the Dwarf Ranger who... It's funny they should call him a ranger, because for all intents and purposes, we're a warrior. And that's about the long and short of it. So I'm gonna jump in here, and I'm gonna start hacking and slashing at some of these big bad mamma jammin' vermin people. Although I do need to turn my volume down just a touch, because this game can be a tad on the loud side. But our mission here in this level is this is an evil magic bell that the Skaven rat people have brought to the ramparts of our fair city, and if one of their mages rings it, it will make us all go super crazy. That's all there is to it. It's like magical, and it's filled with fear, loathing, hatred, and madness. So we don't want any of their wizards to try to touch it or touch our buns. So the trick with the Dwarf Ranger is we are the tanky class, or the tankiest class, because we actually start out with a like an axe and a shield. We can get some more like DPS-y weapons as time goes on, but for the most part we are a tank-hedron. So if there's any big scary specialty monsters out there, like say a giant gorilla rat that we've encountered before, then that becomes our task in order to deal with it. So we're just gonna keep smacking at these anchor points for this bell, and eventually that gigantic thing is going to crash down into the basement. Ow, what is touching me? Stop it. Stop it, Ratsy. That's rude. Don't make me get out my gun. Oh, come on now. I've been captured by one of the pole grabber rats. What rude bastards. Well, I guess I'll have to bring out the old double-shot rifle. Normally the Dwarf Ranger starts out with a crossbow, but for all intents and purposes, I have a better, more upgraded gun that I just got in a previous mission the other day, and it is a double-shot rifle, and it's pretty good. It has a lot more damage than the default rifle, or not the rifle, the crossbow. Although the crossbow has a pretty fast attack speed, which is nice. Okay, so the bell has crashed into the basement, and now we just have to reach the escape wagon. Rather than having a van, there's just like the innkeeper, where the inn where we all live, who comes over and he's just like, "Hey, you guys, I've got like a van, do you want to escape in that?" And we're just like, "Does it have plush armchairs with like cup holders?" And he's like, "Of course it does. What do you think I use all your rent money for?" Actually, this was really short. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I already visited this map with the soldier, the conquistador guy. Here's a beheaded soldier. But yeah, this one, you can probably finish the- Oh, thanks, butt munches. I've been right here. No need to lock me outside the murder cart, you bastards. Actually, that was super quick. I think it was like less than 5 minutes. I'll have to do a second level in here in this episode. So once you complete a mission, you get to roll for your reward, and you can get everything from like other off-class weapons to a big fancy blue weapon of your own class. I've never actually gotten a colored, like a fancy green or blue item yet. So what did I get? Oh, I think I might have gotten a new mage weapon. I received the Ember Cage Staff. And ooh, that looks kind of cool. Maybe we should check that out next. Let's jump out of this group, and I'm gonna go and equip that fancy new Ember Staff, that's for the Bright Mage. And then we'll see how that stacks up. I'll see about doing the last mission. Let's see here. Hero selection. Sienna Fuganosis, the Bright Wizard. And she has a sword for her main weapon. And her secondary weapon is this big fancy mage staff that she can conjure fire with. So we have a new fancy sword, and what is this? The normal attack is much weaker, however the long range explosive attack is better, and it has like a bit better speed to it. Okay, although it does lack for knockback, so let's equip this bad mamma jamma. Alright, so it looks a little cooler. Oh, what is... I shoot like a fire arrow, but it goes much faster. And it doesn't charge up like my heat distribution as badly. Oh shit, I can shoot fire out of one of my hands. That's badass. Okay, let's roll with this and see how this pans out. Let's do the Engines of War. Out in the woods, the rat people are trying to touch our stuff and build, like, evil engines of murder. And we don't want that to happen. So we're gonna try out our new staff on them. Okay, we are currently out in the forest, playing as the Bright Mage again. And, I couldn't find any really big groups or anything to do this. The closed betas, for understandable reasons, can be a little bit difficult to find a group when you want to play a very specific class. So we just got this new Bright Mage staff, and the difference between this and the normal staff is that we shoot like a freaking machine gun, a barrage of fiery blasts, and then we also, for our charge-up ability, have a fast-moving Bright Mage arrow, instead of like a big exploding fireball. Now, this is better for single targets and trashing like specialty creatures, but it's probably going to suck for things like big murdery groups. So we're gonna see how it stacks up to the default mage staff. I still have yet to find like a blue weapon in this game. It looks like there's a really low chance for most of that stuff to drop, which is unfortunate. So I guess it'll be a little bit before that happens. So I couldn't find a party for this going out and stopping the siege weapons mission, so I just jumped in here with a self-hosted game with some bots. And the bots in this game are not terrible, but they're also not really the greatest thing ever. I'd say that they're better than about 30% of the people that play this game, but that's not saying a lot because this is a brand new thing. Like, a lot of the people playing the closed beta right now don't know what they're doing. So it's hit or miss. It really is. So I'm just gonna do like a massive barrage of murder here, and then once my magic staff starts to overheat, which it does, because rather than having ammo, the Bright Mage just has like an overheat bar, we then switch to the sword, so that we can try and do something about this armored rat, like, gladiator dude. And that was another rat assassin, and those are pretty annoying. Uh-oh. Up here we've got a specialty rat somewhere. There he is. It was one that throws smoke grenades, which I'm sure you've probably seen right now. So this game is all about, like, sort of team class-based combat where you tactically take on hordes and hordes of all of these crazy murder rats. I'm playing as the Bright Mage. We have the Waywatcher class, which is like an elven huntress. She's right here. She specializes in dual-wielding stuff, which is... it works okay. It's not... oh shit. That was almost bad. That was a catcher pole rat. Okay, that's enough out of you, Gladiator Bob. Come here. Take all of the firepower. Take it. There we go. Specialty rats in this game are pretty much your biggest threat. But again, like, the bots aren't terrible. I'm actually pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. I'm used to teams, even on easy mode, falling apart at around this stage in this map. Especially if you don't have any dedicated AoE. It can be a huge problem. But we've got the soldier here. This is the soldier, the guy that looks like a conquistador. And we've also got the dwarf. And pretty much how this matchmaking tends to work is you have two primarily range specializing classes, the Bright Mage and the Way Watcher, in this case, and two melee, either the Ranger and the Conquistador dude, or the Ranger and the Witch Hunter, because he's kind of like half in between each. So this rapid-fire mage staff isn't terrible, but it's also not superb, because one of the things that really sets the Bright Mage apart is the fact that this charge-up skill does massive amount of AoE damage. But I think it makes up for it, because if you have a team that needs, like a rapid-fire ability, and you can tell that right off the bat because you're playing with your friends, this could be an asset. But for 90% of the situations, I'd probably leave the Bright Mage as like the heavy-hitting AoE class. To just lay into massive groups of stuff, like what's coming out of the cave right now. So there's that. Where is the dwarf? Where's the dwarf boy? Well, this is gonna be a problem in a second here. Let me charge up some charge shots and throw them. One of the downsides to this staff is that it doesn't have as big an AoE. Like, its AoE is a very short-ranged one. But that's fine. The weakness of these armored gladiatorial rats that kind of look like Roman legionnaires is that you can just run up behind them and hack at their back fat. Because, like, rats are just covered in back undulations or something. So we can just murder them that way. And then, of course, the regular rats are just like a one slice, two slice, three slice hoe. Alright, that didn't turn out terrible. Most of our characters are pretty well on the health side of things. And now we're inside the Forester's Cave. Not really sure what the point of the cave was at one point. There's a lot of ambient environments in here that really set a nice tone. Oh, that's a gorilla rat. We need to take care of that, everybody. Did somebody get replaced? Nope, that's still a bot. That ranger is still a bot. Everybody pile on out here. Somebody's getting booty touched. Come here, Ranger Danger. Don't get fondled. That's bad. That's bad for you. Ow. What the? Get out of here, you rats. You're just being rude, getting me all caught up in here. It's... okay. That didn't turn out terrible. I'm gonna bandage up real quick to top my health off. But yeah, that's what happens. The specialty creatures in this game just kind of appear like they would in, say, Left 4 Dead.
The winds turn against me.
Like, that was like a gas-throwing rat, kind of like a spitter in Left 4 Dead 2. And there's the assassin rats that are like those jumpers. That's a little mini rat on the ground. There's some potions for our group to use. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind this game. It's just, it's got a really high learning curve. Like, this game can really beat you up really fast. If you don't stay perfectly together, and you aren't really good about jumping on the specialty creatures immediately, you can wind up dead almost instantaneously. There is no introductory easy level to Vermintide yet. Now, this is closed beta, this is all subject to change, but I kind of like it, and I don't think that's going to change a lot, honestly. So, there you have it. Found another potion in case we need a heal. That's another hook rat. So we're almost to our destination. Somewhere just a little bit ahead is a bunch of these war machines. And they look like weird motorcycles. They really do. Okay, here we go. Chop these rats to pieces. There we are. I'll take care of the way back through. Now, the one thing I do like about the melee swings for the Bright Mage is they are like these big wide arcs. Which means that they attack and hit multiple rat targets, so you're not constantly worried about only attacking one thing at a time. So that was kind of nice. Now, the one problem with the Bright Mage, which I'm sure you could probably anticipate, is she is not very tanky. If she gets attacked by pretty much anything, she's gonna get the crap kicked out of her. So you need to stay in the back, defended by one of the meatier tanky classes, like the Soldier or the Ranger, the Dwarf or the Conquistador, basically, and work from there. So here we're starting to get into Ye Olde Ruins, where the rats have decided to construct their war machines. And they use, like, almost like necromancy magic to do their thing. So, like, they have weird green glowing war laser crystal things. Oh, hello, what's this? Hello, gentlemen. Trying to sneak up on us, are you? Well, that's not quite gonna work today. Okay. So normally when I play, this is the segment where I run into a gigantic murder rat. Like, that gigantic gorilla of a monster that was trying to kill and eat us earlier. That, I don't know what that thing's called. It's kind of like this game's version of a tank. And for the most part, as long as you have a tanky class, like kiting them around, they're not super duper dangerous. They're really not. And there you see the rapid fire antics of Ye Olde Ranger class. Not the Ranger class, the Way Watcher class. Because that lady is an elf, even though you can't see her ears. And she shoots like a machine gun as well, by default. And the weapon that you unlock for her turns it into like an AoE poison arrow. It's like blue and magical and junk. So that was interesting. And now we have to go into these ruins under the light of the magically green moon. And in here is the ruins where the Skaven, these rat creatures, have started setting up their war machines. And we need to go blow them up, or else they'll use their crazy magic, or super murder crazy magic, like we saw in that Skaven bell earlier. And they'll spread chaos and horror through the ranks of the humans. Because I don't know why, but for whatever reason, the armies of man have not really anticipated a Skaven assault. I don't know if typically these rats are little more than savages. I'm not super familiar with the original, like, medieval Warhammer universe. I'm more familiar with Warhammer 30k, or 40k. But it seems interesting. Let's throw a little AoE these bad boys' way. You know, some of this AoE doesn't really seem like it lands at all. Like, I throw the AoE and it can hit them in the face, but it's like half of it doesn't register properly. Which I suppose is, part of the whole beta nature of the game. Okay. So here's the war machines. There's like these doom wheels. And in this room are... Oh shit, that's a rat Gatling gun. Let me just throw out some of my fire. I gotta deal with that bad boy. Or else, there we go. Or else that rat Gatling cannon can pretty much like two-shot the entire group. Some of these enemies are a little bit ridiculous. I will not lie. Okay, I'm running a little bit dangerously on my fire. If I overfill the fire, I take a shit ton of damage when it has to forcibly vent the magic. Oh, get out of here. Oh, I guess this middle vent... Oh shit. That rat is still alive. That's not good. Let me vent my fire and take a little damage. See all that crazy shit? That's that kamikaze, that's that Gatling rat. Is he dead? I guess he is dead. Oh, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Like, it's hard to hit some of these bad boys when they're way up there shooting at stuff. Good news is we got a pretty rough and tumble group here. Although the elven chick has taken some hits. She's taken a bit of a beating. And so have I, for that matter. Okay. There should be healing around in here, so that's probably not a huge issue. Oh, and one of the AIs healed me. Alright, that's cool. Let me grab one of these barrels so that we don't have to worry about that. And I'm gonna run this back over here, and I'm gonna throw it into this, this doom wheel and blow it up. Oh, did you seriously? God damn it. Fucking rats, making the barrel explode. This is why we can't have nice things, ratsies. This is exactly why. Fine, I will obliterate you with magic. So I'm kinda liking this a little better, this rapid-fire Bright Mage combo. But I still miss, like, the super AoE, because I could have wiped out most of those big rat groups with just, like, 2 AoE blasts. So that was kinda poopy. In other news, more rats are coming to play with us. And I don't want them to do that. So come on, Conquistador boy. We got rats to destroy. I'll just obliterate this rat with my magic. Okay, getting a little hung up on the rats back here. Some of the pathing can be just a tad derpy. Come on, gladiatorial rat. None of your shit. Gonna murder you. Ugh, come on. The number of rats just can get really annoying at times. And it's kind of like a horde tactical team-based thing, too. Which I suppose makes sense in the grand scheme of things. So while my compatriots... Oh, god damn it. Get off of me, rat boy. You're just being rude. Okay, while my compatriots are dealing with those bad mamma jammas, I'm gonna grab this boom barrel and sneak around the corner here, hoping that there are no assassin rats or anything. Oh, there's another pole rat. Are you serious right now, ratty? I'm trying to blow your stuff up, okay? I need you to settle down. There we go. Alright. Okay, the dwarf is hopping his way back over here. Oh, we got joined by a guy. This guy named Devil. Apparently my connection is good enough that I can handle people in my game. Alright, that's legit. Yeah, he's a Dwarf Ranger, he's level 1. Alright. Good for you, Devil. Although you picked a really shitty class to inhabit, because he has no health left. And we don't have any healing items whatsoever. So this is about to be a problem. Oh, that's right, we could use the boom barrels as portable weapons to deal with the rats, because these respawn. Okay, let me grab this up. We only have one more doom wheel that we have to contend with, and it's right around this corner. So I'm just gonna quickly go and throw this on there. Okay, the elf has just been downed. Oh wait, no, we just got, oh, the dude left, whoever was here. Left the party, like a butthole. Okay, I've destroyed the last of the doom wheels. Sometimes you just gotta take matters into your own hands, because the bots won't do it for you. That's fine. I got this on lockdown. Oh, what is going on back here, boys? Here, let me help this ally up. So she doesn't die. Although she is pretty close to bleeding out, so hopefully we can find more healing items soon. Alright, the dwarf just got downed. Let's see what happens when I overheat massively. Oh, oh wow. I just explode when I overheat. Well, that's not good. Well, poop. And everyone else is downed except for the Ranger, so even on easy mode, this game can be pretty flippin' hard, like, for real. Oh, okay, the bots got this on lockdown, that's fine. So now all of our characters are bleeding out, which is not good. That's what the gray health meter indicates. So we all need to find healing, and we need to find it, like, now. On the plus side, there is a door here that we can get out now, so that's nice. Although there are the occasional spicy rat up there, thinking they can just hop down and booty touch. What the heck? Oh, that's a bug. There's just a group of rats that are just chilling out. Alright, I guess that's not the weirdest thing I've seen all day. I mean, there are some weird proclivities to this game that crop up now and again. So I think the last character that I really want to showcase in Warhammer Vermintide, before the series is over, when we switch off, like, I mean, the beta ends, like, tomorrow evening. So I have to make sure that I've got all the content that I want from it before that deadline is reached, or else we're just gonna have to wait till October. There's gonna be one more beta before the launch. This is sort of like the launch where they test everything to make sure it works. And then after that, they need to do one where they do like a stress test to see if the game can handle a massive volume of players. Which it probably can, to be honest with you. It probably can. Let's see here. Because I say that because Warhammer Vermintide, it's mostly like locally hosted on your computer, so there's not a lot to worry about for sheer volume of players. Which is nice, I guess. I don't see any healing items. What we gotta do right now is scurry around and scour. Oh shit. And try to find something to heal us, because I'm slowly bleeding to death. And things like this gladiator rat are gonna become a problem very, very quickly. Come on. Get out of here, Way Watcher. I'm about to get downed. Oh, thank goodness. Thank frickin' goodness, I got some healing. Okay, someone else? Oh, there's a book. These tomes are like collectible items that you can find throughout the game. I don't know what they do. I think they just improve your chances of rolling for a better weapon at the end of the match. But you have to be successful. If you get defeated, you don't get anything. Alright, so most of our party is a little hurting for health, so I'm gonna have to step up. I'm gonna have to help tank some of this stuff. Like that gladiatorial rat that I just completely obliterated. Oh god damn it, it's a Gatling gun rat. Of all freaking things, right after I healed, I lose half of my health because a Gatling gun rat clips me from a distance. Alright, oh shit. We gotta use some magic here. Gosh dang it. Get out of here, rat boy. That's my friend. Don't murder him, you rude dude. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. Got downed again. And oh, well, that's it for us. The elf got straight up murdered. But that's the rapid-fire Bright Mage for you. So, go figure. I think for the next video, I will do the Ranger. Not the Ranger, the Way Watcher. Oh hey, I got an axe anyway. Alright, that's cool. I did get some bacon. Well, isn't that nice? Alright, that's it for this one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. We got a little bit more Warhammer Vermintide coming up. Toodles!